Welcome back, treasure hunters. Today we're diving into one of the most captivating pieces in American coin history, the legendary, the top 7 Lincoln Wheat penny with no mint mark. This isn't just an old copper coin. It's a wartime relic, a hidden gem, and a collector's dream that continues to rise in value. If you're passionate about rare finds, untold stories, and coins that carry the weight of American history, you're in the right place. Get ready, because what you're about to discover might just change the way you look at the pennies in your pocket forever. Let's get started. First up, in the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny, without a mint mark, stands today as one of the most captivating pieces in American numismatics. A coin that continues to fascinate collectors with its vintage charm and undeniable historical depth. Even when discovered in a very old, dirty, well-circulated condition, this coin carries a magnetic appeal that draws enthusiasts into its story. Generations of collectors have admired it not only for its age, but for the symbolic weight it carries as a piece from one of the most pivotal eras in U.S. history. This coin has become a prized treasure among wheat penny lovers, cherished for its enduring connection to the past and its ever-growing presence in the modern collector's market. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, the 1942 wheat penny emerged during a time of global conflict, when the United States was reshaping its industrial might and preparing to enter World War II. Every piece struck during this period holds a subtle reflection of the national atmosphere, uncertainty, perseverance, and unity. Although it wasn't created to commemorate a specific event, it naturally evolved into a silent witness to an era defined by sacrifice and determination. Its production aligned with a moment in American history when materials were being conserved, factories were shifting gears, and everyday items, even humble pennies, played roles in a broader national effort. The design of the 1942 no-mint mark penny remains one of the most iconic in U.S. coinage, carrying the familiar and admired artistry of Victor David Brenner. On the obverse, the sharp profile of Abraham Lincoln stands dignified and timeless, surrounded by the inscriptions that anchor it firmly in American heritage. The reverse features the classic wheat ears motif, simple yet powerful, symbolizing agricultural strength and national stability. Made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin maintains the traditional wheat penny dimensions, 19 millimeters in diameter and 3.11 grams in weight. Collectors especially admire examples with strong details, full wheat lines, or unique characteristics such as faint doubling or striking irregularities. Rarity plays a major role in the desirability of the 1942 no-mint mark penny, particularly in high-grade or sharp detail specimens. While the overall mintage was substantial, the challenge lies in finding examples that have survived in top-tier condition. Most circulated heavily during the war years and afterward, leaving truly pristine pieces quite difficult to locate. Varieties, such as minor double dies, die cracks, or early strike brilliance, add even greater appeal, especially for specialists who delight in chasing the most elusive examples. Condition remains everything in numismatics, and the scarcity of well-preserved coins continues to elevate this coin's value in the marketplace. Today's collector market reflects consistent and rising interest in the 1942 no-mint mark wheat penny, especially for coins that exhibit excellent luster, sharp wheat stalks, or desirable varieties. While heavily circulated or dirty examples hold sentimental and historical value, it is the near-mint and uncirculated pieces that command significant prices. Depending on the grade, overall eye appeal, and variety attribution, these coins can realistically range from $1,000 to $8,000 in top-tier collectible condition. Their combination of wartime symbolism, classic design, and rarity makes them highly competitive auction items and reliable long-term collectibles. 1942 wheat penny to their holdings should prioritize certified examples whenever possible, as professional grading ensures authenticity and confirms condition. It is wise to examine the coin carefully for doubling, early die states, or crisp wheat details that enhance desirability. Buying from reputable dealers, trusted marketplaces, or well-established auction houses provides additional protection. Proper storage in airtight holders or archival flips is crucial, especially for coins with sharp details or natural red luster. Joining collector groups or online communities can also provide insight into market shifts, emerging varieties, and pricing trends. The 1942 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny stands at the crossroads of history, beauty, and rarity, offering collectors far more than a simple copper coin. It embodies a moment in America's past when the nation was evolving rapidly, facing global conflict while preserving its cultural symbols. Its iconic design, meaningful backstory, and rising market interest position it as a standout treasure in the world of coin collecting. Owning one is like holding a small piece of that era in your hand, an irreplaceable reminder of resilience, tradition, and national identity. The 1942 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny has cultivated a strong emotional connection with collectors who admire coins that survived decades of circulation. Each mark, scratch, and tone on older examples tells a silent story of hands it passed through and the era it endured. Even in dirty or heavily worn condition, many enthusiasts see it as a living artifact rather than an imperfect specimen. This sense of authenticity and raw history often enhances its sentimental value, offering collectors a deeper appreciation for the journey the coin has taken since its creation. It becomes far more than a simple copper piece. It becomes a reminder of America's wartime resilience, carried from generation to generation. Another element that strengthens the coin's desirability is its role in anchoring the broader wheat penny series. The years surrounding World War II remain some of the most widely studied and collected within Lincoln cent history, creating constant demand for coins like the 1942 issue. Many collectors aim to complete sets or pursue high-grade examples from every wartime year, placing this particular penny in the heart of countless collections. Its connection to a historically rich period ensures that interest remains strong, and its consistent inclusion in numismatic discussions keeps its profile elevated. The result is a coin that naturally attracts both newcomers and seasoned experts, making it a universal favorite among wheat penny enthusiasts. The ongoing appeal of the 1942 penny also stems from its versatility in the numismatic world. It appeals equally to collectors who enjoy affordable entry-level coins and those who seek premium, top-grade rarities. Because circulated examples are widely accessible, hobbyists can start their collecting journey with this iconic piece without financial strain. Meanwhile, investors and specialists focus on finding the elusive high-end grades, rare die varieties, or exceptionally well-preserved specimens that stand out from the rest. This dual market dynamic allows the coin to thrive across all segments of the hobby, maintaining strong demand and supporting steady long-term values. The 1942 no-mint mark wheat penny continues to shine as a celebrated symbol of America's coinage legacy, embodying the artistry, craftsmanship, and patriotism of its era. Its enduring charm, coupled with its meaningful historical context and growing market interest, ensures that it remains one of the most rewarding coins for collectors to pursue. Whether admired for its wartime origins, cherished for its vintage design, or valued for its investment potential, this remarkable penny continues to captivate enthusiasts across the globe. For anyone seeking a coin that blends nostalgia, history, and lasting significance, the 1942 wheat penny stands proudly as an essential and unforgettable piece of numismatic heritage. In the end, this coin remains a compelling blend of artistry and heritage, a tangible link between collectors today and the era that shaped it. Whether pursued for investment, historical appreciation, or the thrill of discovery, the 1942 Lincoln Wheat penny, without a mint mark, continues to reward enthusiasts with its timeless presence and undeniable charm. It stands as an enduring testament to the stories our coins carry, making it a treasured and rewarding addition to any numismatist's collection. Next up to in the 1939 Lincoln Wheat penny, without a mint mark, stands today as one of the most fascinating and sought-after treasures in classic American numismatics. Even when discovered in very old, dirty, and heavily worn condition, this coin carries an undeniable mystique that continues to captivate collectors across the world. Its timeless charm, combined with its powerful historical roots, elevates it far beyond a simple copper piece, transforming it into a prized artifact cherished by seasoned hobbyists and new enthusiasts alike. In recent years, demand for well-preserved examples of this iconic cent has surged dramatically, reinforcing its status as a true numismatic gem that collectors proudly pursue for both its historical importance and investment potential. The 1939 Lincoln Wheat cent reflects the resilience, progress, and cultural rebirth of the United States following the trials of the Great Depression. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by its absence of a mint mark, this penny honors the long-standing legacy of Abraham Lincoln as the nation approached the challenges of a new decade. Although not tied to any specific commemorative event, The coin symbolizes national perseverance and economic recovery, making it a tangible connection to the struggles and victories of 1930s America. Its continued presence in the hands of collectors serves as an enduring reminder of the nation's ability to rise and rebuild during times of uncertainty. The design of the 1939 Lincoln Wheat Penny is among the most iconic in United States coinage. On the obverse, collectors are drawn to Victor David Brenner's powerful profile portrait of Abraham Lincoln, rendered with remarkable realism and artistic depth. The reverse displays the classic wheat ear motif, representing abundance and strength during America's agricultural heyday. Struck in 95% copper and weighing 3.11 grams, the coin maintains the classic specifications of early wheat cents, making it instantly recognizable. While the 1939 no-mint mark issue has no additional symbols, enthusiasts still search for subtle characteristics, such as strike sharpness, surface quality, or possible double-die anomalies that elevate certain examples above ordinary spec. The 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat Penny has become increasingly difficult to locate in exceptional condition, especially after more than 8 decades of circulation. Most surviving pieces show significant wear, discoloration, or damage, making high-grade coins especially scarce and highly desirable. Collectors value the challenge of finding examples with sharp wheat lines, crisp lettering, and clean fields, qualities that dramatically boost a coin's rarity and appeal. Even more elusive are coins with strong luster or uncirculated surfaces, which rarely appear outside professional auctions or long-held private collections. This scarcity plays a critical role in driving demand and pushing market values upward year after year. The 1939 Lincoln Wheat Penny, without a mint mark, can command notably strong prices when found in top-tier condition or with desirable varieties, such as doubling or exceptionally bold strikes. Depending on grade, rarity of the specific example, and the presence of appealing visual qualities, these coins may range from an estimated $1,000 to $8,000 in the most impressive states of preservation. Uncirculated examples with outstanding eye appeal, especially those certified by reputable grading authorities, tend to achieve the higher end of this range, while circulated yet attractive examples still draw enthusiastic bids. A steady upward trend in demand for early wheat cents continues to bolster the value of these vintage pieces, making them both a meaningful historical treasure and a strong long-term acquisition. The 1939 Lincoln Wheat Penny. The best strategy is to prioritize coins authenticated and graded by respected agencies such as PCGS or NGC. Look for specimens with minimal wear, clean surfaces, and strong detail on Lincoln's hair, the wheat stalks, and the lettering around the rim. When possible, examine potential varieties such as subtle double-die obverse, atypical striking characteristics, or original mint luster. Purchasing from trusted coin shops, major auction houses, or experienced private dealers helps ensure authenticity and long-term value. Always store your coins in protective holders, avoid unnecessary handling, and remain active in collector communities where trends, discoveries, and market shifts are regularly shared. The 1939 Lincoln Wheat Penny is its perfect combination of nostalgia, artistry, rarity, and historical meaning. Every example tells a unique story, from decades of circulation to the hands it may have passed through during key periods in American history. Beyond its financial potential, the coin's emotional and cultural significance is what truly captivates numismatic enthusiasts. As the Wheat Cent series continues to gain recognition among new generations of collectors, high-quality 1939 specimens grow even more desirable, ensuring they remain a cherished highlight in any well-curated collection. That the 1939 Lincoln Wheat Penny apart is the deep emotional connection it forges between collectors and the era it represents. Each coin carries silent testimony to the daily lives of Americans navigating the late 1930s, an age of rebuilding industries, reshaping communities, and rediscovering national confidence. Holding one of these coins, even in a very old and dirty condition, feels like touching a piece of the country's evolving story. This emotional resonance is a major reason why high-grade examples consistently inspire competitive bidding at auctions, proving that value in numismatics is often measured not only in dollars, but in the powerful stories a coin preserves. The 1939 no-mint mark Wheat Penny is its ever-increasing scarcity in superior condition. As more collectors enter the hobby and seek early wheat cents, the supply of untouched, well-struck examples rapidly diminishes. Coins that remain original, without signs of cleaning, corrosion, or harsh handling, are becoming exceptionally rare, pushing their desirability even higher. This long-term tightening of supply continues to strengthen market stability, making elite examples of the 1939 no-mint mark scent highly competitive pieces that collectors pursue with enthusiasm and determination. The 1939 wheat penny stands as a cornerstone coin in many advanced Lincoln scent collections, often serving as a benchmark for quality and preservation. Enthusiasts who specialize in pre-war scents frequently highlight the 1939 issue as a defining piece due to its balance of availability and rarity. Its aesthetic beauty, combined with its copper composition and classic wheat reverse, makes it one of the most visually rewarding coins to showcase in albums or display cases. This blend of beauty and history enhances its role as both a collector favorite and a wise long-term acquisition. The 1939 Lincoln wheat penny lies in its ability to unite collectors from all stages of the hobby, from beginners discovering their first wheat scent to advanced numismatists building museum-worthy sets. Each well-preserved example embodies the artistry, craftsmanship, and national spirit that define America's most beloved coin series. With rising demand, stable appreciation, and a rich narrative behind every strike, the 1939 no-mint mark wheat penny continues to shine as one of the most compelling vintage coins of its era, an unmistakable treasure that rewards every collector who pursues it. In summary, the 1939 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny stands as a remarkable blend of American heritage, timeless artistry, and genuine rarity. Its role as a tangible link to the past, coupled with its growing market value and undeniable collector appeal, cements its place as a prized treasure in the world of vintage U.S. coinage. Whether pursued for historical passion, personal enjoyment, or long-term investment, this classic scent offers a richly rewarding journey for every numismatist. For those who appreciate the beauty and legacy of early American coinage, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny remains a shining and unforgettable piece worth cherishing for generations to come. Next up in the 1940 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny stands as one of the most fascinating and sought-after treasures within American numismatics, capturing the imagination of collectors who appreciate both historical depth and unexpected value. Even in its very old, dirty, time-worn appearance, this coin possesses a charm that keeps enthusiasts returning again and again, driven by the hope of uncovering rare varieties hidden beneath decades of circulation. Its design, era, and enduring legacy make it a prized treasure for those who view coins not simply as metal, but as tiny chapters of the American story preserved in copper. The 1940 Lincoln wheat penny reflects a nation standing at the edge of immense change. While the United States had not yet entered World War II, the tension of the era, industrial expansion, and national optimism all shaped the cultural environment in which this coin was struck. As part of the beloved wheat penny series, originally introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 1940 issue continued the long-standing tradition of portraying Lincoln's steadfastness and vision. Today, holding this penny offers a tangible connection to that unique moment in time, giving collectors a portal back to early 20th century America. The coin's unique features contribute significantly to its enduring appeal. The obverse proudly displays Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Lincoln, rendered with clear, expressive lines in higher-grade specimens, while the bold Liberty, date, and absence of a mint mark confirm its Philadelphia origin. The reverse, framed by wheat stalks that symbolize American prosperity, carries the equally iconic 1 cent and United States of America. Made from its classic alloy of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter, dimensions that have become instantly recognizable among collectors. High-grade examples with sharp details and glossy luster showcase the artwork's originality, but even circulated pieces carry a rugged beauty tied to their long journey through countless hands. Rarity plays a central role in why certain versions of the 1940 penny have gained such immense value. While the regular strike 1940 piece saw a high mintage, condition rarity changes everything. Truly pristine examples remain exceptionally scarce today, especially those graded MS 67 or higher. Even more desirable are rare era varieties such as the double die obverse, repunched mint mark, style anomalies, despite no mint mark, and misaligned or lightly struck examples that display unusual details. Because so few top-grade or significant error pieces survive decades of circulation, collector competition for elite examples remains intense, making outstanding coins difficult to obtain. The market value of the most exceptional 1940 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat pennies remains strong, with rare varieties and high-grade pieces consistently drawing attention from dedicated collectors. Premium error coins, sharply struck uncirculated examples, and coins with exceptional eye appeal can command prices ranging from $1,000 to as high as $8,000, depending on the rarity of the variety and the precision of the grade. Their steady appreciation reflects not only their age and scarcity, but also the rising interest in early 20th century small cent issues among collectors worldwide. When both historical significance and visual charm align, the value of this coin climbs significantly. Collectors seeking to secure a premium 1940 no-mint mark wheat penny should take several essential steps. First, prioritize authenticated and graded coins from trusted third-party services such as PCGS or NGC, which ensure accuracy in both condition assessment and variety identification. When reviewing raw coins, examine the date, lettering, and wheat stalks for doubling, die cracks, or striking abnormalities that may elevate the coin's rarity and desirability. Proper storage, such as airtight holders or archival safe flips, preserves the coin's surface integrity and prevents further deterioration. Engaging with collector communities, auction platforms, and educational numismatic groups is also invaluable for staying informed about up-to-date pricing trends and newly discovered varieties. The 1940 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny serves as a remarkable blend of artistry, history, and rarity, qualities that make it a beloved treasure among numismatists. It embodies a meaningful piece of America's cultural legacy, packaged in a humble copper cent that survived generations of wear. Its rich background, paired with its potential for high value when discovered in exceptional condition or with noteworthy errors, secures its place as one of the most rewarding coins to pursue in the Wheat Penny series. That the 1940 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny carries an emotional resonance that adds another layer to its allure. Many collectors are drawn to the idea that this simple copper cent traveled through decades of American life, passing through the hands of workers, soldiers, families, and merchants during some of the country's most pivotal years. Even in its very old, dirty condition, the ware tells a story, reminding collectors that every scratch, discoloration, or softened ridge is part of the coin's long and meaningful journey through American history. Another compelling aspect of this coin's appeal lies in the rising enthusiasm for early copper coins among modern collectors. As more hobbyists begin to recognize the value of pre-World War II coinage, coins like the 1940 wheat penny have seen increasing demand at auctions and private sales. Error varieties, in particular, have become a focal point, with collectors actively hunting for doubled lettering, die chips in the wheat stalks, and unusual strike anomalies that elevate a common penny into a serious prize. This expanding interest only strengthens the coin's position as a standout collectible in today's market. The coin's enduring presence in educational settings, where young numismatists learn to identify dates, conditions, varieties, and historical eras, has helped it remain relevant across generations. Many collectors proudly recall the 1940 penny as one of the first coins that sparked their fascination with numismatics, making it both nostalgic and meaningful. Because of this, even heavily circulated examples continue to attract attention from those who appreciate the foundational role the Wheat Penny series plays in the hobby. The 1940 no-mint mark Wheat Penny stands not only as a collectible, but as a symbol of the enduring beauty of America's early copper cents. Its combination of accessibility, historical depth, artistic detail, and potential rarity makes it an ideal coin for both beginners and advanced collectors alike. Whether discovered in an old jar, purchased from a dealer, or acquired through a dedicated search for rare varieties, this coin consistently delivers excitement, satisfaction, and a sense of connection to a bygone era that continues to captivate numismatists around the world. That the 1940 no-mint mark Lincoln Wheat penny, especially appealing, is the way it bridges affordability and rarity, offering collectors a realistic chance to discover something extraordinary. Even though most examples are common, the possibility of uncovering a rare die variety or high-grade survivor adds an element of excitement that keeps collectors searching. This blend of accessibility and potential value has made the coin a cornerstone of penny hunting adventures, encouraging both seasoned numismatists and newcomers to inspect every detail with anticipation and hope. The 1940 wheat penny's importance is expected to grow even further, both historically and financially. Its artistic charm, its connection to a pivotal era, and its expanding collector base ensure that it remains a strong and steady performer in the numismatic market. Whether held as part of a curated collection or discovered unexpectedly in an old forgotten box, this coin carries a timeless appeal that reinforces its status as an essential and rewarding piece for collectors worldwide. The 1940 Lincoln wheat penny remains a deeply satisfying and enduring choice. Whether admired for its craftsmanship, cherished for its connection to the past, or pursued for its investment appeal, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts and inspire new generations of numismatic discovery. Next up in the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark stands as one of the most fascinating and widely admired pieces in American coin collecting, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of mid-century history and timeless artistic beauty. Even when found in very old, dirty, or heavily circulated condition, this coin continues to draw the attention of collectors who value its connection to the closing era of World War II and the transition into post-war America. Its enduring appeal is rooted not only in its familiar wheat ear design, but also in the deep historical sentiment that surrounds coins minted in the final year of the global conflict. For many collectors today, the 1945 no-mint mark wheat cent has become a prized treasure, admired for its symbolism, studied for its subtleties, and sought after for its rare varieties that elevate it into the upper tier of the Lincoln series. The 1945 issue represents a tangible link to a moment when America was shifting from wartime production to peacetime optimism. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as shown by its absence of a mint mark, this coin was produced during a time when copper was once again being used after the experimental steel composition of 1943. Its release marked the return of normalcy in U.S. minting operations, and its circulation coincided with major events such as the end of World War II, the signing of the United Nations Charter, and the beginning of America's post-war industrial boom. For this reason, collectors see the 1945 wheat cent as a token of national endurance, and a small yet meaningful artifact illustrating how everyday currency can reflect the mood and momentum of an era. What makes the 1945 no-mint mark penny particularly memorable is its iconic design. The obverse continues Victor D. Brenner's celebrated portrait of Abraham Lincoln, first introduced in 1909, capturing the quiet strength and determination of one of the nation's most revered presidents. On the reverse, the classic wheat ears flank the denomination, symbolizing both agricultural prosperity and national unity. Struck in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and features a 19mm diameter, specifications cherished by traditional collectors. While its appearance may be muted or darkened in old dirty condition, high-grade examples can display brilliant reddish luster, crisp lines in Lincoln's coat, and well-defined wheat kernels that elevate the coin's visual appeal. Certain die varieties, including subtle doubled dies and striking anomalies, add even more excitement for those who pursue unusual or standout specimens. The 1945 no-mint mark wheat penny does not come from low mintage, since millions were struck, but rather from the scarcity of high-grade survivors and rare varieties that experienced minimal wear. Superb uncirculated examples with full strike details, original luster, and minimal surface marks are significantly harder to locate than their abundance might suggest, especially considering how heavily these cents circulated in the mid-20th century. Moreover, varieties with notable doubling or misaligned dies are sought after because they elevate the otherwise common date into a far more desirable collectible. The challenge of finding pristine examples underscores their collectible value and makes them especially appealing to enthusiasts seeking the best-preserved pieces from the World War II era. The 1945 no-mint mark wheat penny can be surprisingly valuable when found in exceptional condition or accompanied by a recognized variety. While heavily worn pieces hold only sentimental or historical worth, well-preserved examples can command anywhere from $1,000 to $8,000, depending on the rarity of the variety and the coin's certified grade. Coins displaying strong luster, clean fields, and minimal abrasions consistently outperform average pieces, while those with dramatic doubling or noteworthy die characteristics often achieve even higher recognition among advanced collectors. Its status as a wartime coin with enduring popularity helps maintain steady demand, contributing to its gradual long-term appreciation and confirming its place as a reliable numismatic investment. For collectors hoping to add this historic piece to their collection, several practical steps can enhance the experience and ensure a worthy acquisition. Prioritizing certified examples from reputable grading services helps guarantee authenticity and condition, especially when dealing with varieties or higher-end specimens. Taking time to examine details such as strike sharpness, luster, and potential die markers can reveal hidden potential in a coin that might otherwise go unnoticed. Engaging with other collectors, attending coin shows, or following auction trends can also offer valuable insight into what distinguishes exceptional wheat cents from ordinary ones, guiding buyers toward more informed and rewarding purchases. Proper care is just as essential for ensuring the long-term value of a 1945 wheat penny. Storing the coin in airtight holders or archival quality flips protects it from moisture, dirt, and reactive materials that can cause further discoloration. Avoiding unnecessary handling helps prevent oils and surface damage that could diminish the coin's grade. Collectors who take these precautions can preserve both the historical rarity and the visual charm that make this coin an enduring collectible, ensuring that its legacy remains intact for future generations of numismatists. That the 1945 no-mint mark wheat penny also carries a subtle emotional weight for collectors who appreciate coins from defining moments in American history. Every mark, blemish, or patch of discoloration on an old, dirty example becomes part of its story, representing decades of circulation through the hands of ordinary citizens during a transformative era. This sentimental dimension makes the coin more than just a collectible. It becomes a symbol of personal and national resilience. Enthusiasts often describe these wartime pieces as living witnesses to history, a characteristic that enriches their desirability and distinguishes them from more modern circulation finds. The 1945 issue is the way it bridges two chapters of the Lincoln Cent series, the earlier era dominated by heavy circulation and the later period where collectors became more intentional about preserving coins from mint sets and rolls. As interest in numismatics grew steadily throughout the mid-20th century, high-grade examples of earlier dates became increasingly difficult to locate. This shift in collector behavior means that uncirculated 1945 cents, especially those preserved with original red luster, carry an extra layer of rarity not immediately apparent from mintage figures alone. The difference between a common circulated piece and a premium-grade example is striking, and collectors who encounter exceptional specimens often feel they've uncovered a hidden gem. The 1945 cent offers to numismatists at all levels. Beginning collectors learn foundational skills by examining strike strength, tone, and surface quality, while advanced collectors explore die markers, minor varieties, and historical minting methods. The coin serves as a model for understanding how everyday circulation conditions, wartime production changes, and evolving technology influence the appearance and rarity of older U.S. coins. Many numismatists credit the wheat cent series, especially accessible dates like 1945, for sparking their long-term passion for the hobby, proving its significance as both a collectible and a learning tool. The 1945 wheat penny ensures it remains a strong presence in the modern market. Whether in auctions, online marketplaces, or collector forums, high-quality specimens consistently attract attention from serious buyers. The continued enthusiasm for the Lincoln Wheat series as a whole adds further momentum, making this coin a key date for completing sets and an appealing choice for long-term investment. Collectors value its blend of nostalgia, artistry, and historical context, recognizing that each well-preserved example is a timeless reminder of America's rich numismatic legacy. The 1945 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark stands as a remarkable blend of historical depth, artistic identity, and collectible charm. Its wartime origins, classic wheat design, and potential for rare high-grade or variety-driven value give it an elevated position among mid-century U.S. coins. For collectors, it represents a rewarding pursuit, a chance to hold a tangible connection to the past while embracing a piece that continues to grow in recognition and appreciation. Whether viewed as an investment, a historical artifact, or a cherished addition to a carefully curated collection, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts and secure its place as one of the most admired treasures of American numismatics. Next up to in the 1944 D. Lincoln Wheat penny, even when described in the unusual manner of without a mint mark, stands today as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after coins in American numismatics. Collectors are endlessly captivated by its appearance, its mysterious production story, and its enduring reputation as a prized treasure that continues to rise in importance. Despite being found in dirty or heavily aged states, this coin's underlying historical charm and marketplace appeal pull in enthusiasts who understand just how influential a single copper cent can be. It remains a star of the wheat cent series, charming today's collectors with the same intensity it held decades ago. This coin's historical backdrop is deeply rooted in the transformative atmosphere of World War II, a period that shaped American life and industry. Minted in 1944 at the Denver Mint, the coin was produced during the government's shift back to copper after the one-year steel cent experiment of 1943. Its creation reflects a pivotal moment in American minting history, a return to traditional composition just as wartime metal restrictions eased. Every 1944, D-cent offers a tangible connection to a nation emerging from global conflict, symbolizing resilience, reconstruction, and a renewed commitment to familiar American iconography. This emotional and cultural weight is a major reason collectors chase these coins with such enthusiasm. The 1944 D Wheat penny remains one of the most iconic artistic works in U.S. coinage history. Victor D. Brenner's portrait of Abraham Lincoln appears boldly on the obverse, capturing the beloved president with remarkable clarity and dignity. The reverse features the classic wheat ears design, two stylized sheaves curving around the denomination, representing agricultural strength and national unity. In its standard form, the coin is composed of copper, measures 19 millimeters in diameter, and weighs 3.11 grams. Even in worn or dirty condition, collectors admire the craftsmanship, symmetry, and symbolic messaging embedded in every detail. High-grade examples with fully visible wheat lines and a sharp Lincoln portrait are especially revered. Rarity is where this cent's mystique truly shines. While millions were minted, only a fraction survive in top-tier condition, and certain die varieties, such as doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or wartime transition anomalies, are exceptionally scarce. Some collectors pursue the unusual category described as 1944 D without a mint mark, referring to pieces where grime, corrosion, striking weakness, or planchet imperfections obscure the mint mark entirely. In the world of wheat cents, any coin that blends historical complexity with physical uniqueness becomes highly desirable. The challenge of locating a crisp, uncirculated 1944 D only intensifies its market strength. The 1944 D Wheat penny continues to enjoy strong financial appeal, with high-grade certified examples reaching impressive price tags. Depending on grade, appeal, and whether the coin displays a rare variety, values generally range from $1,000 to $8,000, making it a genuinely lucrative piece for serious collectors. Auction results consistently reflect steady demand for premium examples, particularly those with bold luster, dramatic die attributes, or especially clean surfaces. Even circulated coins with notable characteristics or charming vintage patina command attention, reinforcing the idea that this cent is far more than its face value. For collectors seeking to add this coin to their portfolios, careful acquisition is key. Prioritizing high-grade, professionally certified examples, especially those authenticated by reputable grading services, offers substantial long-term security. Enthusiasts should examine the coin for doubling, mint mark complications, or unusual strike features, all of which may elevate its value significantly. Proper storage in acid-free holders or sealed plastic capsules ensures the coin remains protected from moisture, oxidation, or handling damage. Joining collector groups or numismatic forums can also provide valuable insights into emerging trends and newly discovered varieties. The 1944 D. Lincoln Wheat penny becomes more than a piece of metal. It is a profound blend of American history, artistic beauty, and collectible rarity. Its appeal transcends generations of numismatists, and its rising market value demonstrates just how cherished this cent has become. Whether admired for its wartime heritage, iconic design, or hidden die varieties, it embodies the qualities that make coin collecting both enriching and deeply rewarding. That the 1944 D. Lincoln Wheat penny often highlight its ability to stand out within an already beloved series. Even in very old, dirty condition, The coin carries a visual depth and personality that make it immediately recognizable to enthusiasts who appreciate honest wear and original patina. Every mark, scratch, or softened detail becomes part of its story, offering a raw authenticity that appeals to those who view historic coins as living artifacts. This natural charm is one of the key reasons many numismatists consider it a cornerstone piece, especially as the demand for historically rich coins continues to grow. In addition to its wartime legacy, this cent is also admired for its enduring stability in the market. Collectors often describe the 1944 D as a quiet performer, a coin that consistently holds its value while steadily rising in price due to ongoing interest from both new and seasoned buyers. Rare varieties, especially those with doubling or unusual mint mark behavior, can push interest even higher, giving the coin an added layer of financial excitement. Its dependability, combined with its scarcity in high grade, ensures that it remains a smart and rewarding investment for those who value long-term growth. Many collectors are particularly drawn to the way the coin bridges the gap between everyday circulation items and cherished historical keepsakes. The 1944 D-Wheat penny is a powerful reminder that even the smallest denomination can hold enormous historical weight, representing a period of national transition, artistic craftsmanship, and technological change. This emotional connection enhances its numismatic significance and helps explain why so many collectors actively seek out cleaner, sharper, or variety-rich examples to elevate their collections. The 1944 D-Wheat penny's legacy is rooted in its perfect blend of beauty, rarity, and historical meaning. Whether found in a circulated, worn state or preserved in near-mint brilliance, it carries the unmistakable aura of a coin that has lived through and survived an extraordinary chapter in American history. Collectors who add this piece to their holdings don't just acquire a valuable artifact. They gain a lasting symbol of numismatic heritage, one that continues to captivate enthusiasts and hold its place as a prized treasure within the wheat cent series that the 1944 D. Lincoln Wheat penny is the thrill of discovery it brings. Whether found in an old drawer, an inherited collection, or a forgotten coin jar, this piece often surprises its finder with its hidden potential and rich history. Even in dirty or heavily circulated condition, collectors immediately recognize that it carries far more value than its humble appearance suggests. This sense of uncovering something extraordinary, something with genuine historical weight, makes the 1944 D one of the most emotionally rewarding pennies to identify and study. The 1944 D-Wheat penny remains firmly anchored as a dependable and admired choice for collectors seeking long-term value. Its wartime origins, artistic appeal, and wide variety of collectible die types ensure that demand remains consistently strong. Each passing year only deepens its historical relevance, cementing its place as a timeless treasure for enthusiasts around the world. For anyone building a meaningful and well-rounded wheat penny collection, this iconic cent stands as one of the most compelling and satisfying additions they could hope to acquire. The 1944 D-Wheat penny stands as a timeless reminder of America's past and a shining example of numismatic passion. Its blend of historical significance, visual grace, scarcity, and market demand gives it a rightful place among the most prized treasures in the wheat penny series. For collectors seeking a coin that offers meaning, beauty, and investment potential all at once, this remarkable cent remains one of the most fulfilling and exciting additions they can pursue. Next up to in the 1953, D. Lincoln Wheat penny stands as one of the most fascinating and unexpectedly sought-after pieces in the modern world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its charm, history, and intrigue. Even when found in a very old and extremely dirty state, this coin has a way of grabbing the attention of collectors who appreciate its deeper narrative. Its presence in the marketplace is marked by strong demand and an enduring allure, especially when paired with rare varieties or exceptionally preserved examples. Among Lincoln Wheat cents, the 1953 D edition, sometimes appearing to lack its mint mark due to heavy wear, is considered a prized treasure for those who crave tangible connections to America's past through its circulating coinage. The historical background of the 1953 D penny adds an intriguing layer to its desirability, as it was minted during a period defined by post-war optimism and rapid economic growth. Produced at the Denver Mint, this coin reflects the industrial resurgence of the early 1950s and the nation's expanding role on the global stage. Although it does not commemorate a specific event, Its creation during this vibrant era allows collectors to view it as a small but meaningful artifact of American progress. Each surviving example serves as a miniature time capsule from a decade known for its technological breakthroughs, patriotic pride, and cultural transformation. A major part of the coin's appeal lies in its bold and iconic design, masterfully crafted by sculptor Victor David Brenner. On the obverse, Lincoln's profile is sharply presented, symbolizing leadership, determination, and national unity. The reverse displays the classic wheat ears, representing abundance and growth, two themes closely associated with the American spirit of the time. The coin is composed of 95% copper with a diameter of 19 millimeters and weighs 3.11 grams, giving it a distinct texture and warm hue when found in cleaner conditions. For collectors, examples where the D mint mark remains visible, especially in uncirculated grades, are cherished for their aesthetic brilliance and historic authenticity. While millions of 1953 D pennies were produced, the rarity of valuable specimens stems from the limited number of high-grade survivors, along with certain varieties that significantly boost desirability. Double die obverse and repunched mint mark, RPM, varieties are the most coveted forms, often representing the highest tiers in value. Even coins that appear to lack a mint mark due to severe circulation can hold strong interest if they display distinctive traits or unusual striking features. The challenge of locating pristine, well-preserved pieces is a major part of what fuels collector competition, as most surviving specimens have endured decades of wear, tarnish, and environmental damage. Market value for premium 1953 D Lincoln wheat pennies has grown impressively in recent years, especially for top-tier examples authenticated by professional grading services. Prices for the most desirable varieties can range from $1,000 to $8,000, depending on grade, rarity, and visual appeal. Coins exhibiting sharp details, minimal blemishes, and vibrant surfaces consistently command the highest prices, particularly when paired with scarce errors or hard-to-find minting anomalies. Steady appreciation in the numismatic market has positioned this coin as an attractive option for collectors looking to blend historical charm with investment potential. Collectors who wish to secure a top-quality 1953 D penny should approach the process with careful attention and informed strategy. Prioritizing certified examples ensures both authenticity and accurate grading, which are essential when navigating the many varieties and price tiers. It is also wise to study known RPM varieties, inspect for die doubling, and compare subtle surface features under magnification. Reputable dealers, major auction houses, and trusted online numismatic platforms are the safest avenues for acquisition. Once obtained, storing the coin in archival quality holders and minimizing direct contact will help preserve both its beauty and value. Engaging with collector communities, whether online forums, numismatic clubs, or coin conventions, offers invaluable insight into market trends and emerging discoveries. Conversations with fellow enthusiasts can reveal new varieties, rising price patterns, and authentic examples worth pursuing. Many collectors find that expanding their knowledge base not only enhances their appreciation of the 1953 D penny, but also strengthens their expertise across the broader Lincoln Wheat series. The 1953 D Lincoln Wheat penny stands as a remarkable fusion of American history, artistic craftsmanship, and numismatic rarity. Whether found in heavily circulated and dirt-covered form or preserved in gleaming uncirculated condition, it carries a charm that resonates deeply with collectors. Its unique place in the Lincoln Cent legacy, strengthened by its rich historical backdrop and captivating design, ensures its standing as a prized treasure within the hobby. For those who cherish coins that offer both emotional and financial reward, the 1953 D penny remains an extraordinary and highly rewarding addition to any collection. The 1953 D Lincoln Wheat penny also resonates with collectors because of the emotional pull associated with mid-century American coinage. Every surviving example, even those buried under layers of dirt and decades of oxidation, represents the countless hands it passed through and the stories it carries from an era of profound national change. This sentimental value often elevates its desirability far beyond its copper composition, allowing collectors to feel as though they are holding a piece of everyday American life from more than 70 years ago. This emotional connection fuels the ongoing fascination that keeps the 1953 D penny firmly rooted in the spotlight. Another compelling aspect of this coin's appeal lies in its connection to the evolution of the iconic Lincoln cent series, a design that would eventually become one of the longest-running and most beloved in U.S. numismatic history. The 1953 D penny marks a moment when the classic wheat reverse was still thriving, just a few years before the transition to the memorial design in 1959. Collectors seeking to complete full wheat cent sets often see the 1953 D as an essential chapter in that story, especially when varieties such as RPMs, doubled dies, or sharply struck uncirculated pieces come into play. Its value, therefore, is not only financial but also foundational within any serious Lincoln cent collection. As more collectors enter the hobby and awareness of rare wheat cents increases, demand for premium 1953 D examples continues to rise steadily. Auction houses have reported growing interest in Lincoln cents from the early 1950s, particularly those with exceptional luster, strong strike definition, or recognized errors. This heightened level of competition pushes prices upward, positioning the 1953 D variety as a strong long-term performer within the penny market. Even heavily circulated examples can attract attention if they contain unusual characteristics or survive with surprising detail intact despite their age. The 1953 D Lincoln wheat penny is the anticipation of uncovering hidden varieties that may have been overlooked for decades. Coins from this period often contain subtle die shifts, light doubling, or repunched mint marks that went unnoticed during production, especially on heavily circulated or dirt-covered examples. The possibility that an ordinary-looking piece might conceal a rare variety adds an exciting sense of discovery to the search, encouraging collectors to inspect each detail closely. This element of mystery is part of what makes the 1953 D such an engaging coin, inviting deeper exploration and rewarding those who invest time in careful study. The 1953 D penny also maintains strong appeal because it is a coin that balances accessibility with prestige. Readily available in lower grades, yet capable of soaring in value when found in exceptional condition. This combination allows both new collectors and seasoned specialists to enjoy the thrill of the hunt and the pride of ownership. Whether preserved in a protective holder, displayed as part of a full wheat cent set, or showcased as a standout era variety, this coin offers a satisfying and meaningful connection to American numismatic heritage. Its legacy continues to grow each year, ensuring its place as a treasured and highly respected collectible in the world of rare coins.